The Midday Mix on Mix 93.8.
We started with a bang today. We've got Candace Bester, the MD of Grit-Grow, in studio with us. Candace, welcome to the show. How are you?
Good morning, Damien. I'm great. How are you?
Very good. It's Friday. We can't complain. We shouldn't complain. It's also a public holiday on Monday. So
Absolutely.
It's also payday for some people.
For some people, yeah.
Lucky
100%. So you've got the rugby as well coming up on Saturday. So it's really shaping up to be a great weekend. I'm really excited to chat to you about this initiative that you've got called Feelgood Fourways Singles. That's happening on the 7th of October. So tell us a bit more about yourself and, what led you on the path to dreaming up something like this.
Damien, personally, on a personal level, I have traveled a road with regards to relationships.
Yeah.
And, it's very easy to look outward and say, that didn't work because he did that and he did this and he's this. But until we really take a look deep within to see the part that we have to play, nothing can really change. So I've been very fortunate. I came across something that I think many people have. I don't know if you've heard of codependency.
Yes, I have.
Okay. So what I didn't know
very close to my heart.
Oh, really? Wow.
Trying to work on it, but yeah. No, I'm familiar with the term.
So I didn't know that it had a 12-step program like AA and NA.
Oh, really?
Literally, and it has the 12 steps, except they adjust it to your addiction is to helping people, being in a relationship, and you get your happiness and your worth from other people.
So you take your maybe your love language is service, but you take it to the nth degree.
Absolutely, and it's always about the other person instead of yourself, and that's really, really unhealthy. So I've worked the 12 steps myself with a sponsor, and I'm a sponsor to 4 sponsees.
Oh, wow.
And the whole focus of this program is really about developing healthy relationships while you learn to love yourself. So I've realized that I have a wealth of knowledge in this field, and I come across people very, very often, if not daily, that are struggling with very, very similar struggles and challenges.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there who, if you go onto Facebook and you see any of these community groups, are always asking about, where's my person? I've been looking, I found all the frogs, but I haven't found my Prince Charming. And it sounds like what you're talking about is also taking a bit of personal responsibility, being accountable to yourself to make sure that you are the best version of yourself to you before you decide to add other people into the mix.
Yep.
And anyone who's been in any kind of relationship will know that whether you like it or not, you have certain things that you do, certain baggage that comes with you, and whether or not you are willing to face that and go, okay, look, this person wasn't the greatest person, but I also had my role to play.
Yeah.
Always. You always have a part. And even if your part is just allowed that behavior for too long, so I was an
I didn't
enabler.
have boundaries, I didn't XYZ.
100%.
Listening to you speak about coming up with the idea, but obviously it sets itself apart from other meeting spots or how you'd go about dating. So things like speed dating, they've got lots of these social dating events. It sounds like yours is also about building yourself up and giving people tools. Correct.
And I'm wanting to create a healthy space where people come and they meet other people that are also willing to work on their stuff. Because
so off the bat, you're going to be meeting people who are kind of in a similar mind space.
Correct. And you're wanting to go out and meet people, and lots of people have this preconception that I have to fix myself before I can meet other people. But that's not true. You can meet other people while fixing yourself. Yeah. And you can be in a relationship while fixing yourself. But I think that the two have to go hand in hand. You can't just be going, let's face it, I've tried the dating sites, I've tried this stuff. You just keep attracting yourself to the same kind of relationship, which is obviously not working.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in you attract what you put out there, and I know certain people who've been onto these dating sites and to certain events, and it's really worked out, but they're not in the majority of people.
It's a tiny little minuscule percentage.
Yeah, so I really like the whole concept of it. So if you could say to someone just shortly, like in 2 sentences, why you feel like they should book a ticket, what would you say to them?
Okay, so don't keep looking externally in the wrong places. We're creating somewhere where you can come, which is a healthy environment. And I know you're looking for the single people, so they are going to be at this event.
Yes. So you can do a bit of healing and gather up some tools, but you can also expect to meet someone who's also receptive to meeting somebody.
True.
So let's carry on talking about the actual the actual day and the program that you have planned for the people, what can they expect?
Yes, absolutely. People always want to know that. So people are resistant to self-development, and it's scary, so they stay away from these things. So I really want to be clear that there's nothing scary that's going to happen in this space. I wouldn't do that in the first event well, this isn't the first event, but on this day.
Maybe the first event if you're attending.
Correct. Their first event, correct. So there's nothing scary, and then they're going to arrive. We're going to just mingle a little bit. And then we're going to unpack some of the stuff that we call limiting beliefs. And whatever you're believing is probably what's standing in your way. So we're going to remove those roadblocks. And what's great about the work that I do is, those aha moments when you're like, oh, I do that.
Yes, yeah.
No wonder that didn't work. Oh my goodness, now I need to stop doing that. And then just those little tweaks, which are really blind spots. You don't know that you're doing them.
For sure.
And then we're going to have some games, some really fun things. Again, not too much stepping out of your comfort zone, just a little bit. And then we're going to have nice coffee. We'll have a barista there. They can get their coffees. And then the last section is really going to be about different attachment styles. And then what is it that you really want, and how can you create something different? And I really want people to leave with a new hope. That because a lot of people have given up on love, actually.
Very jaded. Very jaded on the whole 100%. Love situation.
And things like, all men are idiots. I mean, so many people believe that. And then, you know what? It's the yin and the yang. So if you're believing that, that's what you're going to keep finding. But guess what? There's just as many good men out there as what there aren't. And the same thing with women. We have those beliefs. Yeah.
You're going to get extremes on either side.
Yes.
But now you're going to essentially have the tools to, maybe be a bit more aware and be able to weed those people out long before they manage to get their little hooks into you, which is always a problem. So this is taking place on the 7th of October.
Correct.
Where's it happening?
So we've moved, actually. It was going to be at DC Coffee Shop, but we found an amazing venue. A lady by the name of Jan Mannix, she has a dinner supper club that she's been running for over 20 years for single people. So it's at her house in Bryanston.
Oh, nice.
The address is 202 Cumberland Road, which is literally in the heart of Bryanston. Nice and central for everyone. Bit of a garden vibe. So that's where it's going to be. And it's from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. So it's just 3 hours in the morning.
Easy enough to do a bit of learning, a bit of growth, and of course, possibly meet that person you've been searching for. You mentioned that you'd like to do a ticket giveaway?
Yes, I would absolutely love to. If they can SMS you, even when I've left, they can SMS you. So and then we're going to give away 2 tickets to the first person that
SMSs 2 tickets.
you.
So you don't need a +1 for this one. You only need 1 ticket to attend, eh?
Yes, but you can bring a single friend along.
Okay, but I'm saying the 2 tickets that you're giving away are just 2 single tickets.
Yes, 2 single.
2 single tickets.
Correct.
For sure. So if you're interested in attending and learning and growing and possibly meeting someone, drop us a mail. 084 822 0938. We need your name, your surname, and your email address. We'll then pick 2 winners a bit later on in the show and get into contact with you. If people want more information, you guys are up on social media. Correct. And you've got a website.
Correct. But they need to book their tickets through the Quicket website.
Through Quicket. Okay, Correct. So quicket.co.za.
And then they're going to search Feelgood Fourways, and it's going to pop up, and and everything on there about the program, it's everything they need to know is on there.
Fantastic. We got a message in a little bit earlier from someone that's listening in. It popped up here. Oh, there we go. From Colleen. She says the 12-step program Candace is referring to saved my life.
Wow.
And my sanity. So,
I've got goosebumps.
Yeah, it's incredible. I didn't know it existed, but it's nice to know that there is, something out there that can help people, overcome these obstacles in their lives. Candace, thank you so much for your time, man. It's really been interesting to chat to you and find out that there are people doing things a little bit differently, as opposed to, just the general stuff that's out there. So we thank you so much.
Thank you, Damien. Have a fantastic day, guys.
The Midday Mix on Mix 93.8.